What up, baby birds? It's Tissue Tuesday, and today I've got some blood behind me. Now, if you've ever looked at blood under a microscope, you might say, that doesn't look right. That's because this isn't human blood. This is actually blood from an amphibian. And one of the things that's different about this, if you look at the red blood cells or the erythrocytes, notice that they have a nucleus. Now, mammals have anucleated red blood cells, meaning that their red blood cells do not have a nucleus. So if you look at an erythrocyte of a mammal under a microscope, these red blood cells will be without a nucleus or anucleated. But because this is an amphibian, these red blood cells have a nucleus. Now, amphibian red blood cells are also much larger than what they are in mammals. So these red blood cells are very large. When we look at a blood sample or a blood smear under a microscope, we can see other cells other than our erythrocytes or red blood cells. One of the things that we can see are platelets or thrombocytes, and this is a platelet here in this frog. And then we can also see white blood cells, cells of the immune system. And if we look closely up here, this is a neutrophil. Neutrophil in a frog just looks like a neutrophil in a human. Now, frogs actually have a lot more neutrophils than humans or mammals do, and that's probably because they live in a pathogen-rich environment full of bacteria. So those neutrophils can help ward off that defense. The other sort of white blood cell that we can see in this sample here is this little teeny tiny one right here, which is a lymphocyte, another one that's part of the immune system. So this is what a blood smear of a frog looks like under a microscope. Now you know. Later.